Alright, so this is how you do Charles Cheese real quick. So all you're doing basically is Q sniping to give a little intro. You're just Q sniping another team. So right now I have both of my accounts who are both doing it. So I have Coco Cookie on this one and Dr. Coco Cookie on the other one. Just to give you a reference, I'm going to be calling it Coco and Doctor. And so you see Coco Cookie right here. So Coco is going to be doing um, the first half or the winning team because it's on my better computer. But you don't have to have both of them. You can just Q snipe with anyone who's within your region. Your region, or in your areas, because the Q sniping and how matchmaking works in trials is different than the other PvP statuses because it wants the best connection possible because you hold your own server. So all three other people who are on your fire team, if you're the fire team leader, is going to be on your particular server. So they're going to be going on your internet. And so all of my team is going to be based off of my internet, right? Okay, so that's also why it's very important that the people join on you and you don't join on the other people and they give you fire team leader because it's going to be whoever you joined on, that's this person's server you're going to be on. So the next thing you need to do is you need to get into Trials of the Nine, and because it's location based, so you need to find someone who has similar internet speed than you, because that's what's going to match up first. So if I have a gigabyte, so it's easy for me because not a lot of people have a gigabyte of internet in the world. But so whoever has similar internet speed than you do, the faster the better. So you need to get the fastest people to be paired with each other, to be your fire team leaders to do this. So they need to be the fire team leaders of both teams. Then you need to have a location base. So if you can find someone who's like in the same state, you need to have the two people who are in the same state get in with similar internet speed as the two leaders. Um, then it's the best chance to be matched with each other in that circumstance. The next thing is you need to um, go to the Trials of the Nine and queue at the exact same time. So you kind of need to be in the same Discord. I don't need to be because obviously this is me doing it myself, and so you just can't see my other account on the other computer. So just trust that I'm going to be doing it at the same time. So I'm going to go. So if you're doing it with a person, you're going to go 3, 2, 1, launch. You're going to launch at the exact same time. Um, so then it's going to start the queue off. It might go to 0-0 for a while. It might get stuck. If it's stuck on 0-0, what I usually do if I'm in a group with someone else is I just cancel the queue and then I restart. If it's on there for a while. If it's like that was nothing. So right now I see on this screen it has evaluating 4 of 8. If it says evaluating Guardians before the other group gets 8 of 8, you're locked on each other. Right now it's on evaluating. My other screen is on 8 of 8. Now it's 8 of 8. Then it goes to locked, and if it locks at the same time, you're queued up with each other. I can hit you and see how it says Coco Cookie, Andy, and Doctor is right there. So that it means we got paired with each other. Evaluating 4 of 8 and 8 of 8. That is the call you need to be making. The first person makes 8 of 8. That's the first call. Then the other team responds with 4 of 8 immediately, and then that's how you know, okay, we are paired. If it's searching 4 of 8 while the other group is 8 of 8, you're not paired with each other. It needs to be evaluating 4 of 8. All right, and it has to be like that about a second or two prior to the other person calling it. So you need to be paying attention constantly to that 4 of 8. Because if it like flipped over like a second after or right at the same time as the person says 8 of 8, you're not paired because it needs to be about a second or two prior to 8 of 8. And that's how you trials cheese. And then all you have to do is to kind of finish off the cycle. The moment that this comes up, the little intros, what the other person, the losing side does, is they just go back to Trials of the Nine. I'll do a visual on here even though this is going to be the winning team. I go to Destinations, I go to Crucible, I go and I re-queue, and I leave as soon as this intro stuff starts. And that's whenever you can. So my other team left, and I get an instant win. See how it gave me the Trials tokens in the bottom right. It's going to give me a win. Right there, game history, I got 1 win, and then I return to orbit. And then you're done. And that's how it's done. And then you just do it all over again.